Welcome back, everybody. Another Alliance War video here for Loki up against Loxc. And this is war number 4. We have Ghost, Kitty, and Falcon Band. This war, I am on Path 5 in Section 1 with a team of Professor X, White Magneto, and Captain America Infinity War. Now, I was debating on using Captain America Infinity War for this. I've done it before, and it goes well, and when it goes poorly, it's just long. And I was like, you know what? I did some testing with the Doom Gauntlet, the Gauntlet Doom, and I was like trying to see if I would get enough damage back from my mutant power back boost. If I just needed one more bar of power from it, because Professor X will keep his 2 bars. So there I got lucky. And my Vulture would have saved me in that situation anyways. But fast forwarding this, because a lot of these Professor X fights are just going to be this. But I threw max recoil on for this fight just to get my my bar. And then I was like, okay, perfect. Once I do that, I'll be able to spam this Doom and get him down safely. You know, Doom just is annoying with his aura. So that was just my plan. I just want to get out of the fight. And it went well. The next fight is a Fury. He is a global attacker, so he'll apply an unsteady debuff with his SB1, and usually I max out Coagulate and the Mutant Bleed Mastery here, but since I am a global attacker, I don't have to worry about the bleeds. Right there, I did get a slip up though, because I have to watch when my Fury's going to go down, so I can make sure that he doesn't purify the stun and catch me. But the plan here is basically to kill, just chip him down. And I'm watching the time and seeing how much damage I'm doing. I want to get the Fury up and push into an SP2 ideally, so I don't take a bunch of chip damage. So I'm like, okay, my Fury's up, do some combos, and he's at 42%, and a minute and a half has passed. And at this point, I decide to just kill his decoy and then throw my SP3. I probably could have thrown an SP3 and re-ramped, but I don't really care to do that. I'm just going to get to this point. I'm going to let the Fury fall off, and then I'm going to heavy here. I have my Fury nice and fresh, and it's still going. I'm going to let him degen a bit, and then throw my special 3, and that's it. The reason I wanted to do that is so I can get max damage from my special 3, and if I kill the decoy with my special 3 spam, he will shrug the mind control, and it's a heavy unstoppable node, so that would be really annoying. And the next fight, I have America Chavez on the 456 shared mini in Section 1, and I'm using Captain America Infinity War for this. I don't have any of the Liquid Courage or the Poison or the Bleed Mastery, just recoil running. I still have max recoil. I left it on because I'm right there. I parried her heavy, which was cool. Stand your ground. Shout out to that. But I left it on because I'm really just gonna throw one special in this fight, and she should be dead. If not, I'm not gonna throw another one either way. That's a 25k heavy there. So Captain America is a tank and makes this fight so much easier. She was throwing her special ones, which was good. And here I'm just gonna bait out and intercept with a special 2, and she's dead. This fight is Power Snack APOC. So here, what I wanted to do was remove Dex and basically just parry heavy and throw my special 2 when I didn't have a power sting on me, and then go for a kill at the end and just bait out his special 1s and take it on the block. Captain America is a tank. He can glance a lot of it, so I figured it'd be okay, and the power stings will heal me a bit anyways. So first special 1 from him is on, I took it on the block rather well, and everything seems to be going just fine. And I got a power sting on me, so I'm like, okay, it's almost off. He throws this, take it on the block, and I'm gonna throw my my special. I can't die here because then he'll have 3 prowess. And here I should have been more patient. I don't do much damage with my heavies when I don't have many kinetic charges. So just kind of feeding him power I don't need to. I'm also running max Petrify, so he's gaining less power when stunned. So everything is going relatively well. And here I'm like, okay, throw this, and he's just under 2 bars, so I push him over and then I kill him with the special 2. I took the sting damage there. I'm only using Captain America for one more fight potentially, but we'll get to that when we get there. And now I'm on path 4. These are global attackers, so obviously on path 4, if you have 3 or more debuffs, they're unblockable. With Professor X, all I'm doing is making sure that I have a detox charge up as they throw a special, and that will basically purify the unsteady. And then taking anything else on the block will, here I'm debuff immune, so it's perfect. Anything else on the block will just give me more detox charges. So with Joe Fixit, he is doing quite a bit of chip damage though. You see that I'm down to 85% from just parrying. So I was like, wow, that's much more than I expected. But I get to my special 3 and I throw it, and it's, the fight is over. And next up I have a Clairvoyant on path 4 as well. This one has crumbling armor, so I just have to be a little careful because the crumbling armor will eat my detox. So I have a heal block, and until I go debuff immune, I'll keep that on. And you see that there she throws a special 1 and it clears all my debuffs. So at this point I'm like, I wanted to push her to a special 2, but it didn't. And here I get to my special. I take that special 1 on the block, and it does quite a bit more damage than I want, but I'm at my special 3 either way, and it's fine. So next up I have the 3 left side minis. I have a King Groot on the Vigilance node, and I have a White Magneto pre-fight placed for me. So all I'm gonna do is parry heavy and just basically ramp up to my SP3, bait his SP1s, and that's all she wrote. He got a little passive with his special 1. You can't really tell here because it's sped up, but it got really annoying, I think, at this point. And he has power reserve, so it just makes the fight a little longer than it needs to. But with the falter, it gave me free willpower. So here you can see that things are going fine. I'm like, all right. I should have probably just done a combo to push me to a special 3, and there I am at a special 3, and you see that I'm fully ramped. I am boosted completely, so he is going to go down just easily. The next fight is Long Shot on Conflictor. I've taken this fight with Captain America a lot, and back in Mystic Dispersion days he was buffing you, so it was even safer. But I wanted to end the fight sooner, and with Captain America, his stun off his SP2 feeds Conflictor, so my thought was, you use a PS1 here, and I'm gonna parry medium heavy to build my charges and not feed him prowess, and just block his special 1 and just ramp up this way. The only problem with this fight is if he nullifies my prowess. So this is where running max recoil was also important to me, because if he nullifies my prowess, my damage will be gimped, and you'll see this, that my special 3 doesn't do a whole lot of damage here, right? And I'm running my power back boost, and it doesn't even get me back, but my special 2, which does more damage than my special 3 does, and then another special 2 pushes me to a special 3, and at that point I have a few prowess and it will end the fight. So at that, I just felt this was safer than Captain America, just because with Captain America, when I take a Maw there, I can throw the SB1 and not trigger Conflictor, but Long Shot has increased ability accuracy, so that won't work either, but it went well. Now with this Sorcerer, the thought process is I am running special 3 boosts and indestructible boosts and just don't get hit, except for a special 3, and I'm gonna ramp up. I wish I could have used a White Magneto pre-fight, because then I could really ramp up my charges with that, but I'm already at 83. My problem now is that she's throwing a lot of specials and I need to get power, So I'm taking everything on the block so I can get detox charges. And I'm like, okay, I just need to get to my special 3. And here I'm like, okay, just build power. She's actually not throwing her special 3. And I could have mind controlled her here, but I really wanted to heavy charge into my special 3. So I was like, I'll take this with my indestructible boost, and then I'll heavy charge. But she rushes right at me, which sucks because I don't get that extra prowess. And Sorcerer has a big time energy resistance. So I'm like, okay, well, I got a special 3 from my first special 3. And then this one does a good amount of damage, and I'm spamming. But I'm like, all right. And I'm always watching how much damage I do to see if I get enough power back. And here, I don't do as much, but I do hit her with that, and I hit her with another one, and she's dead. So I don't know why it didn't feed it, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the final stats. GG's to Loxc, and the MVPs were Karate Mike, BMcG, and myself. And that is all for war number 5. See you guys in the next one.